Love and peace and happiness. Hi, and welcome back to this Capricorn energy reading. We're going to start by saying a few words that fall out, and there we go. From the bowl of words, And the first one we have out is dog. Somebody, Chinese zodiac sign dog. This is a Capricorn energy reading, though, so we'll see what are the most important messages for Capricorn. We have blessing. Okay, the word blessing coming out for you. And we have spring as well. Spring. Okay, spring blessing dog. I'm hearing loyalty is at play. Somebody is super loyal in this. We like to hear about loyalty. We value loyalty, don't we? I mean, we're very loyal people. I don't see what's so difficult about being loyal. That's what I heard. I don't see what's so difficult about being loyal. So loyalty is coming into play because that's what the dog energy is giving me. Somebody could be totally the Chinese zodiac sign dog, but I see somebody's going to catch their blessings in their loyalty. Where do your loyalties lie? I heard. Okay. So let's see what's the dominant energy in this Capricorn reading, please, and thank you. Some message for Capricorn. Capricorn. Now, you could have it as your zodiac sign, your sun sign, right? Or another birth chart placement. Or you could have it where the person you're interested in is a Capricorn. And then there's all of you who just love to watch every reading I make anyways, because you just know something interesting going to come out. The abundance from within is a dominant energy in this Capricorn reading. So remember the abundance from within. And as we're looking and we're talking about loyalty, because that dog energy, what I heard was, remember, if you're loyal and true to you, they will be too. If you start to worry about, oh, they're not happy, they don't like me, baby, you should be more worried about whether you like them and whether you happy, not they're happy, or do they like you. Hello. Love and peace and happiness. Yeah, so a great situation starts out. It's all fine and dandy in the beginning because you're living your best life. So you attract them in that energy. But when you stop living your best life, shit can switch up. So, yeah, things can change. And I heard in the blink of an eye, it'd be interesting once the energy gets solidified that, your energy is scattered and it's not focused in your highest vibration towards yourself. You're not feeling good. You're starting to feel like, oh, maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not talented enough. Maybe I'm not qualified enough. I don't know what it is. But then what'll happen is that's the energy you'll be sending out. But you weren't worried about none of those things when you attracted this situation, whether it's a situation with a person or a career or fans or whatever it is, So let's see, what is the situation? Show me more about the situation that's going on of concern, whether it's high or low vibrational. We take it all. It's okay to feel confused. That's not so bad. This is your angels want you to embrace your differences. It's okay to feel confused. You don't always have to know everything. It's okay to feel confused. We all have moments like that. Okay. But yes, you do attract. So if you're feeling confused, then you could notice that the energy that you're experiencing in a situation could totally be uh feeling like, what the heck's going on? Why does it feel different? Well, your energy shifted, so every other thing around you is going to respond to you in that energy that you're sitting in. So let's get into our deck of spreads and see what tarot spread is going to deliver the perfect message for your Capricorn vibes. Let's see, Capricorn, what's the perfect message for Capricorn? And there it is. It's the strength spread. Love, because there's always a message in the title of the spread. And Capricorn, you are strong. Love and peace and happiness. I know when you're strong, sometimes you get tired of being so strong. I don't want to be so strong. I don't want to find out how strong I am anymore. Can somebody else please be strong for a while? Well, you're already here. If it's happening, it's supposed to. Strength is not something that is built immediately. It takes time and testing, endurance. Like it's a repetitive process to become strong. So this is saying to me that Capricorn, you actually have been through a lot of stuff. No matter how many years you have, you've been through a lot of stuff. And the stuff you have been through has made you strong. It has made you so strong. But again, just because you're strong doesn't mean you don't have vulnerabilities. You don't have those moments where you just can't see it or feel it. That's okay. But at the end of the day, it's like what they're showing me is there's more strength in you than there's not strength in you. They're showing me like a percentage, like percentage wise, you're more strong than you're not, is the way I'm getting it. Okay, so we have a 4-card spread for the strength spread. And I just heard that I should just pull right off the top and lay the spread out. So here we go. It kind of goes up at an angle. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And I do feel like we're going to layer your spread for you. Since you have so few cards, I feel like we might need at least 3 or 4 decks to tell your experience and give you a nice, full, juicy read. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. And I heard, I'm living my best life. Yes, you're living your best life. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. This is material gains. This is an increase in health, wealth, beauty. This is in having plenty to spare and to share, but like so much that it's like, dang, what am I going to do with my plenty that I have? That energy is totally here because you got so much. You got to figure out what you want to do with it. I heard, do you remember when this is what you wanted and you didn't have it? Because now you do. Isn't that beautiful too? All right. Yeah, some of you are single. Some of you, this is talking to your spiritual practices. The fruit basket on her head is talking about you have plentiful thoughts. Your thoughts are extremely abundant, prosperous, and thriving types of thoughts. That's a beautiful thing. The bird in her hand that she's staring at so intently lets me know that you get messages. You have a guardian, a spirit guide, so to speak, like you receive spiritual messages. There is an apple in her hand. An apple a day keeps the dentist away. Why did I need to say that? You know why. She's got a yellow shirt. So this lets me know coming through extremely positive energy, like just beautiful. And then the other thing is she's got ornate jewelry, these long, beautiful earrings with a matching ring. She's living a luxury life. The abundance you've attracted comes from within. Maybe you needed a reminder of that. And if that's the case, I'm so thankful and grateful that I get to be the one to do that for you. Yay, me. Okay. So let's take a look at your first position, which is talking about your greatest strength. Love and peace and happiness. And we have the 4 of Swords, which is my chill and heal card. And in this, she's holding on to the feather. She's laying on a Cheshire cat moon. Yeah. She's got her eyes closed. So what is your greatest strength is to be chill, relax, take it easy. Yeah. Rest. It's like when you rest, you allow. I actually heard somebody said that when you rest, you allow the universe to work in your favor. Like when you're resting, the universe is making all these things happening that you can't even see because you're resting. And there's feathers falling, but she's holding on to the one that she's holding on to is really the largest one. So you got a feather in your hand. These feathers look like hellos from heaven. So this is like you have peace. Oh yeah, they just showed me another deck that I have where the 4 of Swords is named the Lord of Peace. So you're very good at being at peace. I heard even when the waters get agitated, when others are agitated, You know, you've got good skills at staying at peace. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else. How to enhance this strength. It's like, what can you do with that? Well, King of Swords. While you're at peace, King of Swords uses the intellect, uses focus, uses communication very wisely. So it's like you're great at coming up with ideas while you're laying in your imaginative, peaceful state. They're saying use some words, add some words to that, be more focused. You could add more focus and intentionality to that. Yeah, could add more focus and intentionality to that. They're saying be more creative with the way you put the words and thoughts together so that you get the outcome you desire. In other words, although you maintain your peace, you want to speak for what you want to see happen. You don't ever want to try to stop something from happening. Well, I don't want that. We're going to stop that. We're not going to do this. It's, I do want this. We're going to start this. This is what I'd like to happen. That's the way that you can enhance this rest that you have. You have this period of rest. It could just, I'm here, it could just be 1 hour in the middle of the night where you by yourself and you finally get a chance to just rest, but you love that time to yourself. You know, whenever it is, it's going to be, clearly it's going to be different for everybody. But they're saying if you could do this and use new thoughts, spring energy, right? Of blessing, whether that blessing is for you or the ones that you love or and know, or earth in general, or humans in general, whatever. Do it with the loyalty of a dog. That dog, it don't care if you kicked it yesterday, if you forgot to feed it yesterday, maybe you didn't take it for a walk in a month. It's always gonna be so excited to see you and come wagging its tail. Man, it's crazy how dogs' loyalty is to, and I've seen it to some folks that really, they just, oh, they don't need to have pets. They need to not have pets. Like I don't have pets. I'm just saying some people don't need to have any pets at home. Love and peace and happiness. However, that's not the point. The point is use the communication ability of your mind, the antenna of your mind, to communicate to the universe these blessings with loyalty, consistency. I heard until you see it unfold, until you see it unfold. And so how do you also strengthen that? I'm hearing by including the well-being of all the others involved in it. Like it's like the more people whose prayers get answered by the fulfillment of your wish that you're creating, your reality that you're creating, this amazing experience, the more lives that it touches, it has that much more energy from the universe supporting it, because it answers prayers, it fulfills wishes for more people. Now all these people could be in a very resistant state, so they can't break through, but they're showing you how to be in an allowing state. So there's this idea here. It's like somebody here for a minute, you could have thought that your abundance was coming from somebody who was around you. Somebody here for a minute, I see that you thought that you were doing it right the whole time. And just from this brief conversation we've had already, you're realizing, oh man, I've been trying to repel this and repel that. I should have been focused on what I want to bring in. Great. I'm glad you figured that out. And that's the point of these messages. That is the point of every reading that we do on this channel, to help you realize where is your empowerment, your authentic divinity. You all have it. Not one of you cannot do this. You can all do this successfully. It just takes practice. Yeah, with the loyalty of a dog. Yeah, practice blessing. You got that one or two people that truly gets on your nerve. Bless them. How can you bless them that will resolve the issue? Give them patience. Look, God, give them patience. God, give them some business to mind. God, give them some health. God, give them some healthy thoughts. Let's bless them with some healthy thoughts. Can you see how much more effective that would be than, oh, I fucking hate that? Calling somebody out their name. I'm not thinking that that's what you did specifically, but they're saying, regardless, you could be like, oh God, please keep them away from me. Please don't let them be there today. It could be that simple, but they still there. It doesn't work. You're trying to push energy away. They must be there because your statement was about them being there. And so the universe heard be there, right? So in this case, God, please let them be busy, too busy to see me today. Oh, you know, or maybe it's, oh, please let us not cross each other's paths today. Or no, they're saying, no, that's not going to work either. You're still going to cross each other's path with that. Okay, well, what would work? What's the perfect example? I'm fishing here. And they're saying it's okay to be confused. You may not know the right way to say it, but just like we're fishing here, keep fishing. Don't freaking quit fishing until you catch your fish. So, oh, I love that. So delicious. Okay. Thank you, God, for helping me. Thank you, universe, for helping me to align with this highest vibration of this person. Ooh, there's power in that. There is power in that. Okay, so there's just some, what I hear is they wanted you to see how to play with the energy of the words until you figure out and notice the difference when you find that sweet spot where it accomplishes your goal and the words are aligned and it's going in the direction that you would like the situation to go. And I heard, and if you still have a unpleasant experience with it, now you know their highest vibration really is not that high, but at least you got to see their highest vibration. Interesting. Okay, third position, how you can apply it to a relationship, a project, or event. I think we just talked about that, but let's see. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think we literally already covered that. Notice how she's sitting on this hot air balloon, which is actually looking like a house full of windows for the birds. She's sitting on all these messages, but she's got her telescope looking out over towards the future. So again, adding to, yeah, this is, we already channeled the message that's here in what we were talking about with the King of Swords energy. So it's interesting. We have King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy here. So how can you apply it to a relationship, a project, or an event? Yeah, call out what you would like to see coming. And they're saying with this telescope, she narrows her view so she could focus it and broaden the view on the point which she is focused upon. In other words, if she had just her regular eyes, she could see so much. There's so much right in front of her, right? But she closes one eye and looks through the telescope lens, which narrows her point of view to a specific area. But because it's through that telescopic lens, in other words, because she's looking off to the future, she can see that over there, way over there, more clearly. So it's definitely giving the whole call it out like you want to see it come about vibes. All right. What this strength brings you. What does this strength bring you? The world. It's over. The ending, successful completion. For somebody, this technique is going to take you traveling to the other side of the world because that's what you're going to use it for. Yeah. I just picked up on somebody's very specific energy here where there's a foreign country you want to go to, but there's been a lot of battling there. And so you're concerned, you're waiting until things are more stable in that area. And I am talking about literal physical travel, and you will be traveling there because you're going to use this technique to affect the world, baby. Oh, love and peace and happiness. It's amazing the power that we have if we would just utilize it, if we would just put it into action and let it be of service to us. Yeah. I am being drawn to pick from another deck for you. So I'm sitting here looking at all of these oracle decks and I'm asking, well, which one do you want me to use? because you're not making it very clear at which oracle deck I should be using for this. Give me one. Oh, okay. Thank you. It called to me. It's the Magical Unicorns. I haven't pulled this deck out in quite a while. Lovely. I found this deck on a shelf at a secondhand bookstore. It's one that I love, one of the earlier ones that I picked up. The Magical Unicorns Oracle cards. So let's get something to go with each of these positions and see what else Spirit will reveal about this Capricorn energy for you. Yeah. So it's like where you are, there's peace, and outside there's some sort of disturbance. There is some sort of disturbance. There's some sort of chaotic energy, but you can skillfully use your power of communication with the universe more strategically. Yeah. Use your powerful point of focus in a way to project out into your 3D reality a better condition, a more pleasant condition, a more satisfying condition. And I feel like what you're doing here is not only for you, that it's for others involved in the situation too. Yeah, because earlier when we talked about it, I said that specifically, the more people are affected by your vision, the more the universe is in support of it, right? Because they've all been praying for it. They've all been intending it. They've all been praying for it, wishing for it, crying about it, whatever they got going on. So it's like they don't need to know you. You don't need to know them. But you see a problem and you find a solution. And then you focus on what that feels like and generating that energy until it comes to fruition. So your greatest strength, let go of stress. Yeah, you know how to chill and heal. This goes great. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. For somebody here, I do see that there's people who like to come and they just dump. They dump their emotions on you or try to. And so you've learned how not to take that home with you. You've learned how not to carry that. But there's a situation out there that has brought you some concern. So let's see how to enhance this strength. What else do we have for you? Okay. How to enhance the strength. Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. And that was the energy that it was giving me. Like you haven't tried to use this ability to really affect change in the world like this before, but it's time for you to do exactly that. Yeah. Use your power for larger scale benefits, I heard. Okay. With the Queen of Swords and how you can apply it to a relationship, project, or event, it says you'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. So get yourself a good night rest. And then in the morning, that first thing that causes concern, that's where you want to do it. That's the area of life you want to do it. Okay. With the next position, what this strength brings you, you have the teamwork card. Work with others to make the situation come about. It's like the world starts marching to the beat of your drum because you do this. And this, you'll know in the morning, is giving me early morning vibes. It's like you've rested well for the night. And you might wake up and think about a place in the world or a situation where somebody is not resting well for the night. But instead of going into worry, you go into solutions. And you really feel what it feels like, and you really visualize how people's lives are affected by the solution being reached and lived and fulfilled. What's at the bottom of this deck? We have practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. So if you have the ability to see the best interests in this, and I see intuitively that it's not just your own best interest, it's just you can see best interest for yourself and others involved in the situation. So they're saying what a beautiful position you find yourself in to be able to practice utilizing your power to be a benefit and of service on such a large scale, is what I'm hearing. On such a large scale. I'm being called to the Wild Muse Oracle deck. So let's see. We're going to put your, they said this will be your final layering of cards for your reading this time. So yeah, stick around. Let me know when you got to the end that you finished it. Put I'm a finisher in the comments. Anywhere where this message is hitting home, put something in the comments. Let me know how it resonates for you, because that's always super satisfying to my ego. Yeah, we're going to healthily feed my ego. And then, yeah, all the YouTube things help spread the message for your other Capricorn lovers and Capricornians. All right. What is your greatest strength in this? Greatest strength energy. Okay, greatest strength. Big changes. See, look, you have the ability to make big changes happening. Yeah, you have the ability to bring big changes with your passion for life, with your light-hearted energy, with your kindness and your happiness. Remember that yellow shirt? Yeah. How to enhance this strength. How to enhance this strength? Unconscious games. And she's sitting on a chessboard, baby. Yeah, strategy. Use it strategically. Do something new with it. Do something you haven't done before. Very strategically. King of Swords is that kind of energy. Extremely strategic. All right, let's see how you can apply it to a relationship, project, or event. Are you going to give me a card? Oh, thank you. Ooh, murky waters, and it rolled itself to a reverse position. Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to find a way to clean a situation up. Yeah, you're going to find a way to clean a situation up. Some people is just confused. And look, we had in this confused card is a couple, a cat and an owl on a boat, on a sailboat. So there's something here about maybe you're working to clean up the water source. So you heard about the floods and you want to pour blessings on those people over there, something like that. Okay, what's this strength brings to you? What this strength brings you? Updates to your system. Oh, this is super empowering for you. This is genetic upgrades. You genetically upgrade in this, you become awesome. Yeah, you do this, you boss up, which is at the bottom of the deck. I love your reading, Capricorn. I'm so excited for you and to hear how this energy is pulling through for you. Spring new ideas, being a blessing to yourself and others, and be loyal to that idea with like a loyalty of a dog until it's fulfilled. This is what I have for you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.